So, how do I want to do this? In the town that I grew up in, we actually had, quite literally, a goddamn square in the center of town.
Was it vertically oriented, horizontally oriented? Was it on a pedestal?
We had a road that went in a square with buildings around it, with roads coming off each side.
Any buildings inside of it?
Well, on the outside of it, not the inside of the square. That would be weird. And the inside of the square was a gazebo.
Oh, really?
Yes, you see?
It's all coming together.
Yes, I grew up with,
Gazebos.
Yeah, and inside of a
Sniper
square.
towers?
No sniper tower, sorry.
Oh.
So I'm actually thinking about having that again.
I like it.
Center of town, there'll be a square. How many businesses were on that thing?
Reminds me a lot
Let's see. There was Dan's Dogs. There was the theater. And let's see. I guess we're gonna go with. Does low density commercial ever look good though in this game? Like ever? 'Cause the only low density commercial buildings that I remember are like. Do we even have any that I can point out?
The flea markets and the cheap shops?
Yeah, flea markets and.
No, I mean, as soon as you get up to medium and high wealth, you get nice looking offices and services. You know, there are gas stations, there are diners.
Yeah, I think we have to use medium, because everything else will just look weird. Or I guess I could have just like a circle of flea markets and be like, this is the place I grew up in. There's the gun store.
That place would have sniper towers, right?
That place would have sniper towers, because you have to kill the bad guys with the guns.
See, we're just looking at low density commercial.
Hmm?
I mean, there was a car wash, a family services center, a little office. But
see, most buildings are 2. So if that's that, that's that, that's that.
I don't know. Medium density probably is the way to go, especially around the big public square, right?
Yeah. It won't be completely true to life, but it'll be close enough. Let's see, 4 buildings. I think 5 is where I want to go with this. To be somewhat realistic. Yeah, 5 on each side.
Actually, it reminds me quite a lot of Spain and France, because they will have buildings clustered around a central plaza. Actually, several series of plazas. Or series of several plazas. Of course, they're all connected by footpaths, not necessarily roads.
And for those of you who do not know, with me is Cat in the Shadows.
Oh.
This is no doubt multiple episodes. I have been recording for the past 3 hours. I have no idea how this is getting broken into, so if I haven't mentioned,
you're going to keep all of it.
Not going to keep all of it, no. Like an hour and okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the first 2 hours broke down into 20 minutes.
Alright, how do the people get out of the square?
That's why I'm leaving gaps on the edges.
They get out that way?
Yep.
Okay.
It goes off and
Diagonally, or
well, that's the part. Yeah, it's not gonna be. Yeah, that one would go that way. Yeah,
you
it
do
would.
make
It
a
would
swastika.
kind of be. We're not making a swastika.
I can see the potential for one.
Let's see. We're just gonna have to improvise because I could. Yeah, diagonal is kind of what happens actually, but I don't think it would look good based on what I'd have to do after that.
True.
I think this one's gonna be straight this way. This one's gonna be straight that way. That one's gonna be straight this way. This one's gonna be straight that way. Yeah. And these primarily are gonna keep their straight roads. for the most part. You're gonna change in a minute. On the inside of this, each area is gonna be... Yeah, see, that's the problem that I have. Nothing comes down at that point then, so it's gonna be a very unusual area down in there. But you're gonna be roads. You're gonna be roads. You're not gonna be street. No, wait. You're gonna be street, not roads. There we go. That's the right word I'm looking for. See, I think you're gonna actually have to curve down then in order to compensate. And you're probably gonna have to curve down as well as a result of that. So we've got each of those curving down. Those roads are gonna service each area. What the hell is that? How did that even get created? I don't even know. I have no idea. How did that...
I told you so.
How did that work? How did that happen? And what is going on with this road? This road is like fatter than... What? What has this road been eating? I don't understand that one completely.
I like how that... Well, I liked how there was a bit in the center where you could potentially go nowhere. That's good.
Alright, so we've got that.
It's kind
Have I
of
avoided swastika now? No, bro. It's a pinwheel. Anyone says otherwise, fucking die. We're making a pinwheel.
Yes, the pinwheel. The symbol of the Nazi party.
Shut up.
Them out at rallies.
It makes sense. For how... Okay, I did not grow up in a giant swastika, people. Anyone that thinks otherwise is wrong. Alright.
If it makes you feel any better, one would probably defend you as well, saying that it wasn't a swastika, though that's kind of a defense of dubious merit.
Indeed. I like dubious merits. Let's see,
It's
how
almost my
large?
username.
It's not a swastika, it's a Hindu symbol. Thank you very much. Exactly. Oh, okay. Now, there was nothing behind you. There were things along the main roads. They're pretty much, was there any?
It's like a wilted swastika.
Two of them had, okay, yeah, two of them had commercial. Then one broke into residential.
Dwyrin is just tripping down memory lane.
Yes, and in the memory lane. Exactly. Unfortunately, one of these roads connects up to a avenue. We don't, or not an avenue, a highway. That's not going to happen unless we do this one and that one. But I think this road and that road should be able. So we're gonna have to. We're gonna be tripping balls a little bit here. Actually, no, that's perfect. Cause yeah.
Try to walk in a ball pit.
What?
It's typically what happens when you try to walk in a ball pit. Start tripping balls.
You see, you determined that it's better to do 3 when doing low density, right? Because I didn't like 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, it didn't like 1 for me.
Well, I can do 1, but I think I'm gonna do. Oh, so you got 2s, not 3s.
2s are fine.
2s are fine.
3s are
Alright.
fine.
Okay, if I remember correctly, if you are going out over to there, you need a thing. Whatever.
Yeah,
This
so
is
how
where
can I
we're
go
this
back
is where we're gonna
there?
break off and take great whatevers. Now I can't be true to this either, because if I was going to be, I would actually have a cemetery spanning about that about roughly that distance. Because the cemetery is kind of friggin' large.
I'm
So-
surprised you had a town at all.
Yeah, we just
How
spent
long
all
have
our
you been there? That cemetery was so huge.
we just spent all our time dying. Okay, that's what we did for fun. That's why I
Considering
went
you
out
were
chasing
playing in the
tornadoes.
street and burning down buildings.
Okay, I wasn't burning down buildings. He's lying viciously. Don't listen to him.
burning down the side of a building. It's so much better.
I did not burn down the side of a building. I was not a firebug. And said otherwise has no evidence.
Yeah,
Okay, I
documented
can't
testimony.
create the cemetery, but I could put a park there in its place. I
You
could
don't
fence.
have a park with a modular cemetery?
No, I don't.
No?
Does that actually exist?
Oh, it must.
I guess so. You're looking for it, aren't you? I
Yeah.
think I heard you typing. So this went this way. And I think there was a thing here that reconnected to that road. Yeah, this went up and would connect into there. This went down and would connect somewhere into there. The distances are going to be completely wrong, but it'll be good enough. But I think let's have it one more and do it this one. It's going to be there and there. But I can't have it full scale because I need to put in the neighborhood that's back there. So if I actually have this cut out and connect to anything right now, it's going to look weird. So before I do that one, let's kill this completely. Because there's a neighborhood back there. So rather than do that, 'cause that's going to be weird and complicated, let's just do the...
Not to mention creepy.
maybe a little bit, yeah. Let's see, this one though... Yep, this is what I think it's going to be. This one actually has to have... commercial all the way down the side. Because this actually has commercial leading straight out of town from the center of town.
But they're just shops along the highway.
There's not highway. No, there's two ways out of town. There's like the front end of town, which leads to the highway.
You
and
die
there's-
or you run.
there's the back way, which also leads to a highway eventually. But that one's actually more... Does it sound really weird? But that's actually more commercialized than the other one. 'Cause that one like has like the Regal Cinema and
Right.
all the different places to eat. I don't really have any restaurants there though. Unfortunately, I don't have any idea. Let's see, I know there's streets like leading off of this towards the neighborhoods that are in here, like all over the frickin' place. I do know that. Okay, you're on a hill, I'm sorry about that. You're not facing the right way, I'm sorry about that too. But you know what? No, there's gonna be a gap in there, isn't there? Yeah, there is a gap in there. Because this one's gonna, like... It's gonna, like, meet back in there. And then there's probably another space there. And then the commercial, like, kind of continues. Because there's, like, a ton of trees between there and there. Okay, I don't care if you're facing the wrong way anymore. That's your fault.
Planning board does not make mistakes.
Oh my god. I think I might have to go over this and adjust some terrain. Because this is getting a little ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way.
That'll be fine.
No, we're adjusting some stuff. Gently, we're adjusting some stuff. Oh, this is not what we meant to adjust. Oh my god. That doesn't exist in in the town I grew up in. I promise. That's not really there.
Are you sure?
Reasonably.
Have a giant dike in the middle of town?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Hell, you did make your bridge high enough for ferries.
It's not what I wanted either.
It's like a quarry from Banished. You go out every day and the town rocks. Yeah, failed smoothing terrain, I'll say.
Oh my god. We're kind of... Okay, this is like straightening the terrain. Oh my god. Alright.
Just get out your smooth tool.
Yeah, I've got the leveling tool out. Maybe I should smooth things out. The soften, you mean? Yeah.
What was that one's called?
Yeah, it's called soften. Okay. There, it's now nice and soft. Until we make anything through there again, then it's going to be not so soft anymore. Let your powers combine in form of giant rocking slides. Okay. Now,
Sorry.
well, the side is rock again, but who cares? Let's just pretend it's there. That would be on the other end of town, but that's whatever. And now we're going up the hill again. That we tried to prevent this. We really did. We wanted that hill not to be there, but the hill is there. The hills have eyes, or something.
What?
And we did it. What?
The hills have eyes?
Yeah. Not seen the movie?
No.
Ever hear the movie?
Which movie? The
The
Hills,
hills have eyes. Yeah.
I've never heard of this movie.
Wow. Okay. Alright, so this should probably cease being... Well, actually, it does just go straight through and then down, but... Okay, how would this work? Because it goes... shoop, and then there's like... It goes shoop, shoop, shoop. If it was straight, that would be so much easier. I may have to take some slight... Alright, we're gonna have to adjust this a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier to make. This road is now straight. It's not
easier to make.
Yeah. Because the game doesn't really like you building buildings diagonally, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey there, Matthew K16, or Matt the WK16.
Oh yeah, hello. Yeah, we're not looking worse. We're looking super fly.
Just dandy.
And we're just gonna leave town. Tell you what, I'll make the diagonal leave town. There you go.
Get out of town. Dirty diagonal.
No, actually it'd be larger than that, wouldn't it?
Keep the change.
Because there's
filthy
like
diagonal.
multiple grocery stores and a frigging theater over there and a whole bunch of stuff. Like restaurants, so maybe that's it. Yeah, and that's gonna be that. We're gonna pretend that's a highway again because it kind of links up, so it's kind of close. It's kind of really close.
I can't help but noticing the main entertainment district is not in town.
It will be kind of in town once all of this is pretty much like fortified with residential areas, but it's not in the center of town. It used to be, but then other businesses came
Okay.
and kind of took up the other areas, you know?
And Dan's Dogs was the last vestige of our original commercial district.
I think Dan's Dogs is actually still there now that I think about it. Is it? I'm gonna look it up right now, actually. Are you still alive? Oh, yes, you are. Same place. Open 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Ever consider doing
They have
vlogs?
photos. I remember.
You're going to get all mushy on me.
Oh my god.
Answer is yes.
I totally remember that place.
I never said you didn't.
I know. I was just, yeah. I think maybe... Oh god, technically there's a shopping center back there too, which I don't think... Or maybe we'll download mods to make that too. I don't know.
Only if you download the graveyard mods as well.
Only if we download graveyard mods as well. Of course, graveyard mods, why not? They're not really on the road though, are they? Because they go back into a... Well, yeah, but you need a... Okay, I would have to put in... I would need a parking lot mod as well. Because there'd be a huge parking lot over there. And there's not really enough room. Is there enough room to do that still? Yeah, there is. There's like some There's some... Oh, shit. There'd be a little bit of medium rock back there, or medium density back there. Because there's like apartments and stuff. Huh. Yeah, there's like... Yeah, there's houses back here. And then... No, there's houses back there too. Shut up. There are now houses back there. I have said so. There'd be apartments over on this side. And that way. And then, yeah, whatever. Alright, so that's where the roads have to hook up to from the residential areas that are going to be inside the area over here. Oh, how do we make that residential area? How do we first start it? It's like making your first cut.
Wait, what?
You know the old method, you know, measure twice, cut once?
Sure.
Same idea. Yeah, and there'd be like a hospital over there. Let's build the hospital. How far does the hospital reach? Let's build the landmarks, and then we'll build the large medical center. Actually fits completely. So it would be on this side. Unfortunately, you don't turn diagonally. So... Ooh, how do we do that one then?
Now, in the town where you grew up,
Yar.
there was a large medical center.
Yar.
And now, where you live, there's a large medical center.
Is that uncommon?
I mean, it kind of feels like you're being chased by ambulances. Wherever you go.
No, we're chasing them. We wanted to be a lawyer, remember? Just like Dicker John told us to be. Don't turn. You can turn one more time and I'm gonna rip your balls off.
I seriously don't remember this.
Oh, it's a prosecutor. True story, man.
Okay.
Someone else said it too, which is weird. Kinda get that a lot.
Someone else said you were Ethiopian, so...
Yeah, there's that to consider as well. Alright. We're gonna go and place the hospital there, which, as you see, I mean, this is like a really great example of why the hospitals suck in this game. Because there's only like one freaking hospital in the town, right? And you can see it doesn't cover jack all. But it does! It covers everything! So what the hell?
There are mods to fix the radius, right?
Yeah, it takes away the radius, puts it across the entire map. I forget what it's called though. Is it? I don't think it's like the radius go bye-bye mod. But that's what I would call it.
Have you ever considered being a SimCity modder?
No.
I don't think
Okay.
people would like your creative titles. Hey there, Zombie Slayer 321.
My creative titles would be awesome. But yeah, this is the Go Bye Bye mod.
Have you
Alright,
ever
I'm gonna
considered-
take. Sorry, what?
Have you ever considered writing titles for SimCity mods?
I don't think anybody would care about what I called their mod. Okay, I'm redesigning some of it. Ooh, we messed that one up a little bit. This is gonna come down here instead. Son of a. Stop.
Everything okay?
Nope. No. No. Oh, you were not gonna. You were not gonna do that. Okay, how about try it this way? Dang it. No.
By the way, I feel I ought to mention, apart from all the snark I've made tonight, what I think you're doing is really, or I think what you're doing is really cool.
I think what I'm doing has a potential to be really cool, but I'm doing it, so I'm not sure about that.
You're so hard on yourself.
We are
Only
going
mercurial and a
full
perfectionist.
Eric up in here.
What?
We're going full Eric up in here.
What does that mean?
Well, you know, because I'm doing it, it's not gonna be good, so that's kind of what he does a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is gonna go down there.
He goes out of his way to prove his point.
Yeah. That's gonna be there. I'm not gonna sabotage this, but you know, whatever. Alright, so technically there'd be a park back. Yeah, there's just like not enough room. I'd have to like do like. The area that I'm working with is just not large enough to encompass everything in the whole freaking thing. So off of this area, that goes back there. That turns into... That turns into something weird. That's not gonna look. That's gonna look so weird when I lay this out, because it goes there, and then it actually like loops around and goes back there. If we're doing 3 and 3, that's not working. I think we're gonna do 3 and 3. Oh no, 3 or 3 or 2 and 2. Or 3 by 1 or 2 by 1. Pick one.
Gosh, for what?
Or a neighborhood.
Neighborhood?
Yeah, we're doing a neighborhood. 3 by 1 or 2 by 1.
Ah, what do you mean?
Is it gonna have a 3 backyard or a 2 backyard?
Okay. 3 feels more suburban, but
Okay.
you also have the potential of getting a lot of mansions in there, and I don't know if you want that.
Not really. It's okay, there's an easy way of getting rid of mansions.
Toxic waste dump?
Okay, there weren't any toxic waste dumps in my town. But that's a good idea. Alright, this is a little bit too many. How many houses are back there? There's that many, and then this one goes over that way. Okay, yeah, this one does go back that way too, because you can go that way and around, or you can like go this way, and that goes like straight back somewhere. And then that goes back onto the main road, which we're kind of near, so that kind of works. So we've got that. And now the weird thing about this part is that doesn't go over there to what you would think it would go over to. This one goes over to what you think it goes over to, and it goes over from like right where? About here? Yeah, because it cuts over, and this part goes up. Okay, technically we do a diagonal again, but I don't want to waste time doing diagonal with. Oh god, we never. Come on, do it! Do it! Go up! Up! Son of a. There we go. No, there we go. Alright. And I need you to go. Yes. That way, sweet. 'Cause that's where the friggin' school was. So we're gonna place ye old school See, that was a high school. So the high school should go over there. Though, this high school... Let's see, how many stories is this high school actually? I've never really paid attention. 4 stories. No, that doesn't have 4 stories. It had 2.
7 years ago?
Yeah, I think it had 2 stories, but it also had a gymnasium on it, and then they gave it a pool.
Hey, Base God 02, they gave your school a pool.
Yeah. And there's like a football field behind it, and... Do we want to mod that too? Do we like need to put in a football field for there?
No. Well, there's a soccer field. Just in the base parks.
Yeah. Should we just like improvise and just give it a soccer field instead?
Yeah, the rest of the world calls it football.
Good point. I like that. That's a good one right there. I'm gonna steal that. Where's it in my base parks? My base parks doesn't quite look like everyone else's, I don't think. I think it was up. Yeah, it's up. It's up. It's not down. Yeah, okay. You gotcha. Soccer field.
I like that.
Hmm?
I like how with some add-on you have cars automatically parked alongside the road. That's a really nice touch.
Is it really an add-on?
Yeah, I've never seen cars parked alongside the road.
Oh, okay, I know what that is. Yeah, I think that's the, yeah, I'll look that up and get back to you about that. Now, if I really wanted to do this, it wouldn't just be that way. There'd be a slight space, and there'd be like a dirt road leading from the high school to the thing itself. But is this gonna get too large? And no, I can't do that. If I do that, then the dirt road from the street add-on mod is going to overwrite the entire thing, right? Well, technically it would be from the parking lot. Do I still have the parking lot mod installed? I don't even know where that thing is. Is it like... I don't know. Is it... I don't know. Pedestrian tiles? Can I like steal something from there instead? Pedestrian mall tiles. Do you have anything interesting that even might remotely play as what I'm looking for? No. So no, there is one in the street add-on mod. Son of a... No, there isn't. Yeah, there is. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. Parking lot texture. Okay. We're gonna do it. Don't touch. Just don't touch. Just don't touch. So they were like, wow, am I redesigning this completely? Okay, so here's how the parking lot went of the high school. I'm sure nobody cares at all, but...
Don't say that. I'm interested.
No, that's not the way that went. Oh, dear God. Thank you. Stop doing that, please. Okay, thank you. Oh God, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Oh God, it's not gonna let me do that one. Alright, yeah, that overwrites all data. Alright, slight improvise. Slight improvise. Slight improvise. That's gonna go that way. And then, as long as I have the street add-on mod, do the other thing. Yeah, go that way again. Go. I need you to die. Thank you. I need you to go. You're not gonna. Why aren't you doing that? Oh, because you want to redo the no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Terrain. You win again, terrain. Wait a minute. No. No. Okay, let's try this again. We need to flatten out this terrain here. Flatten out the terrain around here. There we go. And let's just flatten out that too. There we go. And now let's actually design this high school like I remember it. It's changed since then, because they had to push back the... They had to expand because they added a whole bunch of shit. Which totally sucked, because they updated all that crap after I'd left. Like, I graduated, like, guess what? We're totally bringing this into, like, the 21st century. We're gonna be, like, giving you guys a pool and, like, a state-of-the-art lab, and... It's like, yeah, thanks for that.
21st century?
I was there.
Graduate?
In the 1800s. Because, yeah, for a while it was not, it was, like, not good. Okay. I feel like I'm being trolled by you now. This is actually kind of working. Because that actually kind of makes sense. It looks really odd, but it makes sense. Yeah, because there's the way up and down, and you turn into that. Can I duplicate that somehow on the other side? Probably not. Nor can I link this to the road. Oh, wait, I can? Are you going to let me do this? Okay, seriously, let's save the game. I think it's going to let me do it. It's going to let me. Lying whore.
Fool. Did you really think that would work?
I did! It looked exactly like what I wanted! Alright, so... in this world, that parking lot is never touching that street. Ever.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Park there.
And nor can we actually have the dirt road that we need
Right.
go to the thing. So we're gonna put
So off your road, trying to get onto the street.
yeah, so we're gonna put that a little bit closer then. Just so it doesn't look quite as dumb as what it does right now. Alright. There. There's kind of a parking lot thing there, so I don't know, it's kinda whatever.
It works.
Yeah, so it's got that. Let's see. Across the street, there's the elementary school.
Are these the only two schools in your town?
No. Well, actually, no, there never were. There was that, there was some Christian school. There was
Doesn't count.
one somewhere else. Okay, technically this is like completely reversed. The building was farther away from the road. But, whatever. It was also larger than that. And there were trailers. Never mind, who cares about that though. Alright, we have to go diagonal again. Because one thing we don't actually have is a middle school in this game.
You know
So
what?
that's...
I'm sure any reasonable person would be just fine with forgetting about middle school.
Indeed. Alright, so there were some trees there, so I guess perverts can't just stare at the kids all day from their windows. And then we went back into a...
Actually, you would think that the trees would facilitate the perversion.
wow, when you think of it that way. But no, the trees block it, okay?
No.
Oh, you
Some
can't
old
see.
codger sitting up there in the tree.
That's one brave old man. It's like, yes, I get up every day and climb a great oak tree. No, the parking lot can't have an entrance. It can't. I'm sorry.
Parking for
If I connect it to the
vehicles.
road, the entire road becomes a parking lot. So we can't have nice things.
This was how Dwyrin felt after he graduated. And they added all the high-tech, high
Yeah,
school stuff.
they added fucking everything. It's like, oh, okay, now that we're gone, fuck you.
I sound a little bit jaded over that.
Well, I hear the school is really nice now.
Now, those of you watching at home can extrapolate to form your own conclusion that it was not so nice when he attended.
It was a shithole when we attended. My graduating class was not a happy one. Because we all knew that everything was going to be better now, like, just 1 year later. It's like, oh, but you're not going to know, are you? No. Okay, so we have a few things going, like... Are you back to back? Who cares if you're back to back? You're back to back now. That's the important part. Right. And... You're gonna be there. Man, we're getting too close to this road. We have to redesign that road.
Wait, aren't you the one saying just last night how boring you felt real-life cities were?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Point. I do not have enough room for the thing. For the parks.
Oh. About the graveyard.
Graveyard still has room. We can... No. Well... no, we said frack that and put the hospital pretty much, yeah. No, not really. We could move it, though. We could just move it across the street and no one would know.
The hospital or the graveyard?
The graveyard.
Okay.
No one would really know about the hospital either, technically.
Just imagine a bunch of sim workers coming out in the middle of the night, digging up all the bodies and transplanting them.
Yeah. Good idea. And then, this one actually has to be 2, I think. Because there's, like, houses here. And there was, like, houses on the other side, too. Didn't face that way, though. You're facing the wrong way. I remember I used to walk home from school, cut through these backyards here, because it was quicker.
Mr. Efficiency over here.
Indeed.
You were such a scofflaw. I mean, burning down buildings.
We didn't burn anything.
Cutting through people's
Didn't burn anything.
backyards. Trespassing.
We weren't trespassing. If someone told us to get off their yard, then we just, like, took a few steps to the right and we were in someone else's yard. It was perfectly fine. Put the hospital millions of miles away from civilization. Unfortunately, that would be weird. So we cannot do such things. Let's see, you're all residential. This is a pretty tight residential area now that I think about it.
Wow, chicken.
Yes, Biochica. Precisely. I probably should have made us one space for trees back between these, but oh well. I can put trees there, I can put trees... There's like one extra home here, and like one extra home here, and then after that there's like no homes. There was like a daycare center over here or something, but screw that. And this, what did this do? Did this do anything? Or was there nothing in between there? No, there was something in between there. This went like here and in here, but it didn't wrap around. This went somewhere else. I think this one went in, yes?
How big is the population of your town?
My current town is 43,945 in SimCity.
Oh, no, your hometown.
Damn, I don't know.
Okay.
More than one, less than 100 million.
Thank you.
Roughly somewhere around there. I think I'm actually gonna take a break now because it's like 3:30 and I've been streaming forever. And I'm gonna be streaming even longer, Monday through Friday now. From now on, by the time this video is uploaded, whatever form it takes, it's gonna be even longer than that.
You're going to include Wednesdays now?
I don't know. I haven't given it a final thing yet, so.